In this lesson, it's all about fish tacos, but with a slight twist, as we'll be shallow frying oysters breaded in panko. These fried oysters will give our tacos a crunchy texture that is much appreciated. Now keep in mind, when it comes to cooking oysters, speed and high heat is key, as they can overcook quite easily, turning them to rubber. We'll also be going over the 3-step breading method that every culinary student must know. We went through a similar process in our fried chicken lesson, however, this is the gold standard for any ingredient you wish to fry. So, without further ado, let's begin by first making the sauce to dress our tacos. So in a small bowl, add 1/4 cup of mayo, 1 tablespoon of chopped scallions, 1 tablespoon of diced red bell pepper, 1 teaspoon of diced pepperoncini, a tablespoon of chopped parsley, the juice from half a lime, 2 to 3 tablespoons of red hot sauce, and a good pinch of salt. We'll mix this to combine until it all comes together. And there's our dressing for our tacos. And here we have our shucked oysters, which I'll quickly rinse over a strainer. And this will remove any sand or debris from our oysters. Next, for our breading station, crack 1 whole egg into a mixing bowl, followed by 1 tablespoon of milk, and whisk to combine. In another bowl, mix in half a cup of flour and a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. So here is our breading station. From left to right, we have our flour, which will be used to coat our wet oysters. We have our egg wash, which will stick to the oysters coated in flour. And then finally, the panko breadcrumbs, which will stick to the egg white. Once done, we'll place the breaded oysters on the plate above. So we'll add our oysters to the flour, and as always, we want one hand reserved for the dry ingredients and the other for the wet ingredients. So with my left hand, I'll coat the oyster in flour, shake off the excess, and with my right hand, I'll coat with the egg wash. I'll then switch and use my left hand again to cover with panko. And here's our beautifully breaded oyster. I'll continue to do this until all the oysters are breaded, and of course, you can do more than one at a time. And as you might have noticed, I switched hands here as I felt it was more comfortable for this horizontal setup. Next, in a fry pan on medium-high heat, pour in half a cup of neutral oil. And we'll bring this to 375 degrees Fahrenheit before placing in our breaded oysters. And these will begin to fry and brown pretty quickly, so just make sure to watch them closely. Once I can see they browned on the bottom, I'll flip to brown the other side. When I can see that they browned evenly on both sides, I'll remove from the pan. And it's always important to place fried items on paper towel to remove any excess oil. Next, I'll charge a cast iron pan on high heat until it begins to smoke. I'll then add a tortilla and char on both sides. And there's our beautifully charred tortilla. Now we can build our taco, so we'll add some sliced purple cabbage, followed by some diced avocado, the fried oysters, some sliced rainbow tomatoes, our dressing, and some finely sliced cilantro. And there's our delicious oyster taco. I'll dig in. And this was amazing. One of the best tacos I've ever had, with the texture from the fried oysters making all the difference. Now, other than raw, this is definitely one of my favorite ways to eat oysters. There are other techniques that work really well, such as steaming, stewing, and baking. A popular method is to top them with a mixture similar to clams casino, then bake them at 350 degrees until the panko is golden brown. Now in the next lesson, we'll be diving into a couple ways on how to prepare squid while showcasing new techniques and plating styles. Bye for now.